You've probably heard this verse before. It says, God didn't give us a spirit of fear. That's found in 2 Timothy chapter 1 verse 7. But what most people don't realize about this verse is that it's actually telling us what having a fearful spirit stops us from doing. I'll explain. Do you know what it says before it tells us that God didn't give us the spirit of fear? It says, fan into flame the gift of God which is in you. So the spirit of fear manifests to make you doubt the gift that God gave you. And how it does this is that every time you doubt the authority of your gift, you are allowing fear to extinguish its flame. It says, fan into flame your gift, meaning that to experience the power of your gift must be on fire. But fear tries to extinguish it by making you doubt that your gift has any semblance of power. That's why anytime that God asks you to do something, your natural response is to be afraid and to doubt that you can do it. Because unlike faith, which convicts you of what God is able to do through you, fear makes you focus on the things that you did in your own strength, which resulted in failure. But if you read the previous verses, the verses before these ones, you'll notice that it actually tells us how to resist the spirit of fear. When Paul writes this letter to Timothy, before he tells him that he has a gift and before he talks about what fear can do, he starts by encouraging Timothy about the importance of having sincere faith in God, faith which he describes as already being in him. And then he writes, for this reason, or another way to read this is, on account of this faith, fan into flame the gift of God which is in you. So faith is the tool that we use to fan the flame of our gift. And when we put our faith in God into action, despite every reason that there is to doubt, what we are doing is we are blowing against that flame. And the more that we practice our faith in God and we demonstrate our gift, the more we are fanning our flame and the quicker that flame becomes a fire. James 5 verse 16, referring to prayer, says it produces power as it is working. And the same is true about using your gift. The more that you use the gift that God gave you, the hotter its fire becomes. And that's how you resist the spirit of fear. And it's also why fear tries to make you doubt your gift. Because fear can't extinguish a gift that is sincerely on fire for God. You've probably heard this verse before. It says, God didn't